Right, yes, hello, and welcome back to Free Vinyl Discovery. Shout out to any and all of the Canadian viewers that might have trickled in from William Schmilliams. Today, we're going to be looking at an album that I haven't chosen to listen to. It's the first one that I've had to pick at random because I am not going to be able to choose all of these albums. I'm not going to volunteer to do that stuff. There's some pretty bad stuff in there, I think. Let's see. Hopefully I'll be proven wrong for my own sanity. But today, we're going to be talking about an album from an artist that I have at least heard of, so easing me in with the randoms. Today, we are going to be talking about Howard Jones, Humans Live. Now, Howard Jones is an artist that I'm familiar with because of my severe love for the 80s, and boy, Howard Jones is very much a victim of early to mid-80s synth pop. He has a great voice, but the album itself would be very off-putting to someone that likes a very organic sound. This is very generated. It's very synth pop. Can't really word it in any other way. I'm not a music critic. I was aware that I knew of two songs of Howard Jones's, which were What Is Love and Like to Get to Know You Well. What Is Love is on this album, so I was pretty pleased to find that, given that this was otherwise a perfect new listen. Side one opens in a lukewarm fashion with Conditioning, but wins me back with What Is Love. And Hide and Seek is a really great track. Highly recommend that. It's a lot slower, even though it's still synth pop. It's a really interesting track, really gets you thinking. I've read along the lyrics with it, and it's a little bit puzzling, which I do enjoy. It's a really good song. Side 2 had two really good songs on it as well. This album in general was a little bit mediocre, but 4 tracks that really do stand out is quite good going. The side 2 standout tracks are New Song, which was actually a song that I did already know, but I'd forgotten that it was a Howard Jones song, so that was a pleasant surprise. And Equality was also a really hard rocker, so I really did enjoy that. The album itself is in relatively good condition, less of the fraying that I've seen on some of the other albums in this collection, but some mysterious stainage and weird pen marks. I saw on the sleeve itself, this is 631, whatever that meant. It's an album that plays perfectly, though. Those of you who watched last week with Tango in the Night know that I really needed to be won back by this collection, and was hoping beyond hope that not all of the albums would play in such a poor way. But maybe it's because there wasn't that many standout tracks on this anyway. So overall, Howard Jones' Humans Live is not one that I'm going to give a glowing recommendation for, but one that I am still quite pleased to have in the collection. Howard Jones does mean a relative amount to me. I am quite fond of What Is Love. It has a lot of nostalgia for me, so I am quite grateful to have inherited the album with that on. And 3 new discovery, well, 2.5, I guess, because I did know New Song, but I've forgotten about it. 2.5 new discoveries from an album that I would definitely return to. I'm still counting that as a win. Do you know anything about Howard Jones? Let me know. Write it in the comments. I reckon you'd probably be the only one if you're some of the viewers that have crossover with William Schmilliams. If you've happened to find me from some of the other 80s stuff that I've covered and you're totally independent from William Schmilliams and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, well, first of all, you need to go and check out William Schmilliams. And second of all, I want to hear your voice. No, do that first. Give me your voice, then go and check William Schmilliams. I want you to write in the comments about Howard Jones and what you think of Howard Jones, whether or not you think that I have committed blasphemy against his name, or whether or not there's an album that you actually prefer. Let me know. I don't know that much about Howard Jones. I don't really know much at all. So just let me know what you're thinking. Write anything. I don't mind. Some other people might. We'll see. Let's find out together on this Free Vinyl Discovery. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week.